Bienvenido, welcome, I'm Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Hello, Warmorka. Glad to have you in. You know, I love doing my dailies every single day. You know, I get up early, I work a little bit, I make some breakfast, take my daughter to school. Today was like, it's just like this whole week is it's like kind of been like out of like my normal routine. I've been doing a lot of like errands, like, you know, doctor's appointments, stuff like that this whole week. So I didn't get to do my normal usual walk. I love walking in nature with my fiance. We'll go for maybe like 2 miles, but we didn't do that today. But either way, I do get to hang out with you guys. And today is a dev stream, which I'm always so excited. By the way, I have a sick intro. Really? Oh wait, you have a sick. Ah, thank you. I'm glad that you like it. I made it a while ago. I need to make a new one. I want to make a new one just because it's really simple. I did it like a while ago, like a while ago I made it, but I want to make a new one. And I actually want to do an outro too. I want to do a song. I'm a terrible singer, but I did write like a little jingle. It's really funny. So it's like a little jingle I want to do, but I was like, man, like I'm just such a bad singer, but I need to record it. And I want to do like a little cute animation with it. But it's things that I want to do after I change my avatar, because the current avatar I have, he doesn't really emote much. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't move a lot, and I need it to move more, because if you actually saw me in real life, you know, I'm Latino, you know, I'm like, my parents are Cuban. I was born in the US, but I do move around a lot. You know, I am one of those people, I move my hands around a lot because you say, you know, I'm Latino, Cuban, whatever. So like, if you saw me right now, my hands are up. It's like, it's just like a natural reaction. Cool, by the way, what are you doing today? Oh, I'm working on my game. So after every doodle stream, so I'll do the doodle streams. We'll do like the wheel rotation. I'll do the doodle. After I'm done with that, I usually will do a dev stream after that. Eventually, I want to do more of these. You know, right now my game is still early in development, so I don't do too many. In the beginning I was, and I felt like it was too much. It's an action adventure game heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology. So you go island to island, helping people and creatures, and the creatures help you out too. It's a lot like, I would say, like Zelda. So imagine Zelda, but then you have these spiritual creatures that help you out. You know, so that's kind of like the gist. I could show you right now if you'd like. Like I said, it's still early in development, but I've been like, I was able to get past a wall. There was a big wall I was stuck behind, which was very frustrating for me, but I can show you a little bit. Here, let's switch into gaming mode. Just to make it a little bigger for you. Hey, there we go. Let's see if I can move around. Hold up. Oh, wait. Is it working? Hold up. Oh, I might still have that script. I was supposed to delete a script. Wait. There we go. So here it is. Currently. Oh, you can't even see anything. Let me adjust this. One moment. Sorry for the spin. Stop. Let me adjust that just because like you can't even see anything. Let's go with, which one is it? Unity? No, not that one. That one's fine. I need to check the Unity, this one. There, hold up. It was too big. Hold up. Let me make that smaller so you could actually see what's going on. By the way, what program are you using? Unity. Yes, it is Unity. This is Unity what I'm using. I need to change the format of how everything looks. Just because like currently it's fine, but like I want to make it look a little better, just more work friendly. There we go. But yeah, this is Unity. Yeah, I am using Unity. So here's the demo character in the let me get the hand out of the way. So in the finished version, it will be customizable characters, right? So you will be able to customize your character and etc. But this is like the demo character. In like the finished version, she'll be like an NPC. Also, like I don't know if you've noticed, she is in the corner. There's a doodle of her in the corner. Right, you can see in the top corner, I have a doodle of her. I'll show you. Right over here, you see it? See, in the top corner, there's a doodle of her. That's like how she's gonna look in the, like because she's kind of like, so in the game, your play is an Ishi. Ishi are people who are loved by Oris. Oris are the spiritual creatures. Okay, I saw it in yesterday. Oh yeah, like she's always in the corner. I have it there on purpose, just like if people want to ask, like, hey, what's that? And like, this is a character from my game. So here's an example of some of the Oris. Here's one of them. His name is Furbit. It can be a female too. You know, it doesn't really matter. But see, that is a Furbit. It's a little doggy. It's a dog spirit. This is not an Ori. So this is kind of like, if you've ever played Pokemon, this is more like the PC for like Pokemon, where you get your Oris, where you get your Pokemon, I guess. So this is one thing I've been working on. So she's now able to skate. I do want her to float though. She's supposed to hover. So when she goes on the board, she's supposed to hover around. I still haven't been able to figure it out a bit. I was like testing out different things. She could also equip it. See, it's like a weapon. I'm outside with my guinea pig. Nice, that's sick. But see, she's able to attack. She will have combos, she'll have magic and stuff. I still don't have that yet. It's like I said, it's still early. She's eating my grandma's lawn. Ah, that's so cute. I don't have any guinea pigs though. I do have this. I have a little cat, this Jamito. I have over here the little pot guy. He's actually not an Ori. It's a little different. There is like a backstory to it, but that is like your source of magic. So in the game, the little pot will actually follow you around. And then whenever you want to do magic, they're the one that actually summons the magic for you. You know, so it's like you point and then like they'll shoot like globs of honey. That's like your powers are based on honey. But the Oris, these little guys, they do have elemental powers. So like this one has water powers. The one we saw earlier, Furbit. Let's go. Also, that's another thing I gotta fix. Furbit over here is a wind one. So this guy shoots like gusts of wind and etc. He's kind of like a tumbleweed. Think of it like that. And every single character is based like on Caribbean mythology. You know, so in one of the things in the game, there will be like these, it won't look like this. This is very raw. You know, I'm still getting it very down. So your game will be a combination of Zelda and Pokemon. Kind of. That's what I'm saying. It'll play more like Zelda. But like the one way I would think of it, like I always tell people, think of Kingdom Hearts, but instead of Donald and Goofy, you got these spiritual creatures. You know, and one of the things, they're not your pets. Where I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, like Pokemon, they're your pets. I'm like, not really. They're more like your friends. because you do, well, like when you go on adventures, you actually have to ask them to go with you. So like you'll go here, like right to this thing, the statue. You'll go to the statue, and then it'll show a screen. It'll have multiple Oris, and then it'll have like some of the Oris will be like grayed out, right? And you're like, oh, what does that mean? So grayed out actually means they're not available. That means that they're doing something, which you would actually be able to go to town and see them in town doing stuff. Because like the idea is, it's like you're going on an adventure, let me see who's available to go with me, because they have their own schedules. And like the higher friendship you have with each Ori, the more likely they will be available to hang out with you, go on adventures. That's like the direction with them. So they're not like pets in Pokemon. You just throw them in the box, they're gone. That's whatever. No, it's more like, no, this is more like I'm calling them on the phone, like, hey, are you available to go on an adventure with me? And they're like, oh yeah, sure, we can go. I was like, but I don't know, the next Tuesday I'll be busy. It's like, oh, okay, that's fine. You understand? Like that's like the direction I'm going with this game. So you are an adventurer. You go around helping people and stuff. Like I said, one of the major things will be these. Like, well, it's not gonna look like this. They're gonna look more like little portals. And the portals are kind of like, they're gonna be like randomly generated worlds into like the spirit world where the Oris are from. So when you go into one, they'll be like, it'll be treated differently. So like in here, maybe it could be underwater. It could be in like a snowy landscape. It could be like a molten lava. It could be like zero gravity. You know, so in these spaces, they're like randomized. You have to like make sure if they're dangerous or not. So you go in, you're more like an inspector in that way. So you go, you're like, oh, this place is dangerous. So if it's dangerous, you have to find like a core of like the world or whatever, this little pocket, and you have to close it. When I tried coding, everything would break. Yeah, I know what you mean. I am not a coder. You know, I am definitely not a programmer. That is not my strong suit. You know, like obviously, like I said, it would be like, imagine it like a little dungeon. I don't know if like in most games it'll be like a dungeon, these little worlds. So it'd be like randomly generated dungeons, and you have to decide, is it safe? Is it not safe? And like the sense of the game is like, do you like this level? If you like it, then you could actually place an item to keep it around. If not, then you have to like close it. That's like the concept. I have one abandoned game on Roblox that didn't break for my coding skills, but nobody cared about it. I mean, like, it happens. It's sitting 0 players 24/7. Hey, you never know. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Roblox, but I do agree with like making fun things in like, if you can, you know. I know like, I think that's probably why I never got into Roblox or anything like that, because by the time those came out, I was already playing with this kind of stuff. You know, I was playing with Black Pyramid or Atmosphere. These are like early stuff, and I realized I was like, man, I am terrible at programming. You know what I mean? But like, I am able to do this, which I was so happy that I was able to get a basic attack going, because like she was just like flipping out. So I need to, actually, we might be able to do that today. So I want it so that she can't do both. I was trying to get the hover, but it was not working. You know, I was like struggling. I'm not even joking. I was struggling with the board hover. I wanted to hover, but it's not. We'll figure that out. Not today, but I will. I think we can figure out for her to have only to have one open. You know what I mean? Actually, while we're at it, I think I'm gonna get rid of. Let's get rid of. Hold on. Let's go into the work mode. So let's switch over to the work one. There we go. So now we're into the work screen. So this is like the working screen. I need to get rid of this script. I made this script trying to make her hover, but all it does, it just like, you'll see, I'll remove it. So let's get rid of it. I'm gonna delete this. It does nothing. Yeah, let's delete that. And then let's go to, I think I have it in the skate. I'll show you. Wait, while it's loading. It's currently like thinking, me neither, I don't really play Roblox anymore. The updates made the platform so confusing. Oh, okay, it makes sense. See, like I never played it, so like I think when it came out, I was like too old. So here are, I don't know if you can tell. By the way, what are you planning to do on the game? On the game? This game? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean what am I planning? Like, what's the story? There is a story. Like I said, it's based on Caribbean mythology, you know? So, like, there are bosses and stuff, but like, so the way it's going to be built, there's going to be 6 islands. And then the whole thing is like, there's like 6 major islands and then a bunch of little ones. And then each island will have a randomly generated boss. There's going to be in total about like 12 bosses. Yeah. But yeah, like today, like, what do you want to add or finish today? No, that's what I'm saying. So like right now, what I'm thinking is we're going to change it so that the board only works. So I'll go back. We'll go back. I'll show you. So what I'm saying in this mode, right? You see how the board's there, right? The board's on her feet, but now if I click this button, now the board's in her hand too. It should not. It's only supposed to be one or the other. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna change that so it's only one or the other in the hand or on the feet, not both. Because it's supposed to be one item. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna do today. Like right now, so like, you see, I could do this, which is fine. But then as soon as I activate the weapon, or equip the weapon, it shows up in her hand. Which it should make it, if it's equipped, it shouldn't show the one on the bottom. So we'll have to do it, we'll have to tell Unity. Oh, also, I don't use like regular programming, I use visual scripting, if you're curious. So that's what I'm gonna go into. Let's go back into the work mode. So work mode over here. So I have my player character. You can't really tell, it's like so small. I would love to have like a way of like zooming in. Hey, welcome in Flopix. I'm having a wonderful day. I had like to run errands and stuff, you know, like doctor's appointments, stuff like that. Adulting. But anyways, I get to hang out with you guys, work on my game a little bit. I was actually just showing, I could show you really quickly if you want Flopix. We'll go back. I was just showing this to Warmorka. Here, I'll show you just like really briefly. Oh, let me move the hand out of the way. So this is what I was showing. Right now, I was able to fix this. Remember before it was flipping out? Now she has a nice little basic attack. This is not going to be the finished version. I already have like ideas for how it's going to look when it's polished. I'm not trying to get it polished. I'm trying to get it dirty for it to work, right? She's able to attack and she's able to do the board. The board doesn't hover how I want. I was really trying to figure that out. It was not working how I want it, but whatever. For now, it at least goes fast, which I want. She's very fast in this mode. So like normal, slow walk, and then speedy dash, which feels nice. It even has a little bit of a screen shake. Oh, you got the ball thing kind of working out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so like I'm able to go fast, right? Which I wanted. It's just she doesn't float. I want her to float. Like when I activate the board, I want her to hover. It's not hovering though. So it was kind of working a little bit when I was summoning. What I was doing, I was creating like little balls underneath, but it was super jittery, and I was like, I don't like that. I was like, I'm gonna put a pin in it. Like I'm gonna put this on the side, work on something else. So the next thing, what I'm gonna do now, I want it. See, I have it where they're both showing. I want it so only one will activate it at once. You know? So I want it, if I have the weapon equipped as like a weapon, it will not equipped on my feet. You know, it has to be one or the other. You get it? So I want it goes like one or the other. But it can't be both. It cannot skate, and I cannot be in melee at the same time. Just because that's how I want it in the game. I want it to say, oh, okay, combat, attack, 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 and then go on my board. She still has the walk cycle on board too. I see. No, like she's kind of like hovering, but it's like, it's very like iffy, you see? What the problem is that she's actually clipping through the ground. You know, like when she's on the board, the issue is that she's clipping through the ground. I don't know if you could tell. So like her feet, or I'll hide this here. I don't know if you could see it. I'll try to get it closer. Can you see like her feet clip through the board, right? And whenever her feet touch the ground, she like her feet is saying, oh, this is the ground. She's actually not supposed to move the feet. There's no walk cycle, see? It's more that like the board is not there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The board, like I need to lift her up. But for some reason, every time like when I do the board, right? It'll like, oh here, I'll show you. I'll just go into like the work mode and I'll show you guys. Maybe you guys could help me out. Like that's kind of like the fun thing about this. So let's go into skate. Oh, let me go into work mode. Eventually I want to fix this. I want to make it look a little better. But for right now, I think this works. Okay. So we have the work screen, right? So over here, I have interactions. So we have the player. We have the body. The body's right here. It's called mannequin. With interactions, this is where we're at. So interactions, I have jump. So jump works. Jump works fine. Yeah, I gotta fix this because the chat is in the way. You can't really see it. I gotta fix that like for next one. I wasn't able to. This week I was very busy. But no, I gotta make sure. So we have the jump. The jump works. So whenever I press the A button or the bottom, depending on your controller, whatever the bottom of the 4 buttons, when I press that, you jump, which it works. It works fine. She looks good when she jumps, nice and clean. Skate is when the board appears. So skate, whenever I hold the trigger, the right trigger, she will go into a running state. That's what it's called. It's called running state. So it makes it so that she goes faster. So I'll show you the running state. This is like running state. See this, or skate. Oh, I probably should change the name. Hatsumike. Yes, I have heard of that one. That's the one with the avatar that does like the music, right, Salty? And also welcome in. But so we have the run state. Actually, let me clear these. These are, it's showing me an error when I don't have an error. So we have the run state, and then we have these animations. These are like skate animations. Can I show you the skate animation actually? Am I not able to? Show, no, that ain't it. I was like, no, that ain't it. Okay, forget that. So here's like obviously this is like the character. And I'm gonna go back. Let's go back to the skate. I wanted to show you the run. Right, here's the run. So here's the skate animation I put in. One of her furry crayons is based off of, that's actually really, the turquoise one? Nice. Hey, OG Mr. Ghost, welcome in. I know you've been like busy with like studying and stuff, which is good. It's good. So like I was going over. Land, okay, see these are like all, I can't really tell, can you? There's like a lot of stuff hidden. I need to make it so you guys can see better. You know? Maybe I could hide. Should I hide these? No, that, yeah, I guess I could. That doesn't really do anything for the, I'm like looking where to hide them. You know what I'm talking about? I want to hide this one. And that doesn't really do anything either. I'm like looking for, I think it's this one. It's this one. Okay, we're gonna hide it just temporarily, just so I can show you guys a little better. I feel like I need to make it so you guys can see better. I'm eating pizza, then stream time. Nice, nice, nice. OG Mr. Ghost. So I'm gonna hide that temporarily. Just say I want to show you guys a little more of the screen. So these are animations, which eventually all of these will be linked. You know what I mean? Like all of these will be like linked up to like different smooth animations. So there's like an idle animations up here. You can't really see it because I have the play thing in the way, but whatever. So we have, like I said, we have this one. We have like the forward, backward, all of these are skate. Eventually we'll fill all these up, but I'm not worried about that. We do have, so these are all skate. The speed is increased. Oh, you know what? Will it work? Okay, so this is what I have. I have gravity, right? We have the gravity as -9. So this is what pulls her down so she doesn't fall. So this is what I'm thinking. But because I want her to be in the air. Thank you. I'm glad. Like, yeah, like, I mean, I know a little bit of this. So this is what I'm thinking. Because I want her to float. This is like, so we have like, what's it called? This is speed. So she's good. She's like 15, where it's like her normal, her walking speed. I'll show you the walking speed. Walking speed 6. So she actually, when she's on the board, her speed almost triples. You know, which feels good. It feels nice. It feels fast, not like ridiculously fast, but it feels good to me. You know, it feels like, okay, she's faster than like her normal walk. It's good. The height, I don't remember if the height actually works. I'm going to finish my pizza. Okay. Yeah, you do you. So I'm actually curious about the height. If I change this height, will it do anything? Let's actually, we're gonna go back and forth with this, just because like, I want to play with this, right? Let's do. I should probably remove some. Well, let's do. Where is it? I gotta like remember which is which. Which is this? This is Unity. No, I don't want to remove that. I want to remove or hide. Is it this one? Yes, we're gonna hide this one temporarily. I will be here, but not chat. Yeah, you're allowed to lurk. No worries, Mr. Ghost. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I want, let's see. Okay, so right now she just does this, right? I want her to hover. I want her to hover. So we're gonna try to play with this to see if we could have her hover. Yeah, like lifting the model and keeping the collision on the ground as is. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm trying to do, Flopix. But with her programming, it has it where the character's locked into the ground. You know what I mean? So we gotta like play with this a little bit. Let's go. I know, I'm sorry for the spins. It's whenever I move the mouse, it spins. So I'm gonna see, while we're still in and like into the play, you're allowed to modify things. So I'll show you here. Oh, I know, I'm sorry. So look. I'm still in the play mode, but I'm allowed to like mess with this a little bit. So we are allowed to adjust some stuff. So we could do this. Let's see what happens if I do maybe like 5. I just want to see like what happens. What happens there? I don't think anything happens. Let's see. I change it to 5 just so you see an exaggeration. Did anything even change? Oh, it changed the camera. Okay. So the height actually didn't change her height. It changed the point of view of the camera. That doesn't help us. Like, not even a little bit. Okay, well, let's go back. See, that's what like it is a lot of times that you're just playing with stuff to see if it works. So no, I want the camera to be 0.7. I liked how it was. Yeah, that's all it did. It just made it a top view. So it didn't actually benefit. I didn't benefit from that. Let's make sure it's fixed. I don't want to like accidentally go into like top view like later. See, no, it's fine. That it feels good. I want her to be tight. I want the camera to feel tight on her. It's okay, right? It's good. It's good. That feels fine. So we're gonna go back. So what? But I want to move the character, not. You know, I don't want it to, what's it called? I want her like to be up. What could I do? So the exit, entry, idle. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, what can we do? So we have obviously the speed, that's fine. Rotation's good. Mass, the height of the camera, it's fine. The gravity upward. I know that just makes it floaty. You'll see what happens. So let's make that like 5 and you'll see. Yeah, you'll see what happens when you make the gravity go up. It's kind of funny looking. So let's go into play mode just so you can see it briefly. Okay. Go into you. There we go. And look what happens. See, now I just float into infinity, which is not what I want. I don't want this. Yeah, see? I'm just like floating forever. That's not it. This ain't it. No. Yeah, she's gonna float it forever now because I removed the gravity. Like, I want her to be lifted. I know, right? Bye. No, yeah, let's lock that back down. So like that doesn't work. That does not, like increasing the gravity or whatever, that doesn't do anything for us. Like what I was trying to do, right? I'll show you guys. So when you go into the skate, so I'll go back into the work mode, right? So you go back in the work mode. Oops, I have my little cute guy. I mean, it is cute. I do like it. But so when you go into this, we have, these are like the triggers or whatever. So what, not that one. This one's the attached prop. See, this is the board prop. What I tried to do, I tried to go into the prop, the board, and I tried to do this, right? I tried to I put this thing underneath. I was like, oh, okay, so if I put this underneath, I actually still have it underneath. It doesn't do anything though. I thought it would, when it would go, it would be able to pop up. You know what I mean? Like have like a physical, but for some reason, when it's attached to the player, it doesn't give me, it doesn't make it solid, which is very odd. It's very annoying. So like, I'll show you guys, I'll go back, we'll grab the board. I'll drop the board here, right? So look, you drop the board in the scene, look what happens. See, I'll show you when I go into play mode. Let's go to play. So let's go into the play. There we go. See, we go here and I could see I'm on the board. You see it? The board is here. I'm walking on the board. But when it's attached to me, it doesn't do that. Which is really odd. For some reason, whenever I attach the player, it just like, it doesn't want to, you see what I mean? Like, it's very odd. It shouldn't do that. It shouldn't. It should be summoning it or whatever. Yeah, feet still on the, yeah, so I'm saying like the feet lock into the ground, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the player coding, which I mentioned before. I don't consider myself a programmer, not at all. The player, I think it has like a thing where the feet are supposed to be grounded, which is cool. It's cool and all, but at the same time, it's a little annoying. You know what I mean? It's a little annoying that the feet, see, here are the feet. Oh, you can't even see. I forgot to switch back to work. See over here. See, right foot, left foot. See, this is the thing that makes it so when I'm on the ground, well, I'll show you guys when I'm on like a hill or something. Here, let's switch it back to the play. So I'll show you when I'm here. It's thinking. So look what happens. When I go over here, you look at the feet, right? The feet are fine. They're on the ground. And then look, when I go up, the feet still go on the ground, right? It doesn't like clip weird. It's made like that on purpose. See, you see, which is cool. I love it. I think it looks great. It looks great. But I'm pretty sure that's the reason why it's not working. The board's not working. Because it's made in a way, the feet are made in a way that'll lock into whatever the ground is. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. I have an idea. This might be odd, but I got an idea. What if I make the board a ground? What happens if I make this the ground? I want to see. Can I turn the board into the ground? Add a tag. No. So like need to toggle that off. Yes, kind of. I need to like toggle it off. Do I have anything that would make it a ground? No. I don't want to like mess with it too much. You know what I mean? Let's go back. I don't want to layer. Oh, wait. Hold up. Layer. What is this? I want to look at what the ground is. Default. What are you? What is the board? The board is also default. Okay, no. I wanted to see if I could if I can mess with it. You know what I mean? No, but actually, wait a minute. It doesn't make sense because when it is still physical. It's only when it's attached. Man, okay. Anyways, okay, let's actually, I was gonna do the other thing because I did mention that I wanted to make it so we could toggle on and off. I want to try something that actually work. I just want to see if it like working with you guys, I can figure it out maybe, but it's not working. Like ideally what I want, what a task. No, I know it is. Like I tried another one. I tried a different idea before. So I had an idea that the board, this board, would summon little balls underneath it, but it wasn't really working the way I wanted. It looked really jittery. It kind of worked, kind of worked, but it looked really jittery and I did not like it. I was like, ew, that looks gross. You know what I mean? I was like, this looks gross. It does not look good. It just looked like the character was like going like, like moving up and down. And I was like, no, that looks ugly. All I need is I need this thing. I need this thing. You see this thing? I need this thing to be underneath the player when she's on the board. And then for it to slide on this, which would be wonderful if this like became the ground or whatever. But I don't know how. I have to figure it out. And I've looked online and I didn't see anyone like that did anything like that. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. I even like went to asking what's it called, ChatGPT. I was like, hey ChatGPT, do you know how to do this? ChatGPT was like, I don't know. I was like, okay fine, you're useless. I was like, no, literally I was so lost. I was like, let me ask ChatGPT, and I was like, yeah, I have no clue. I'm like, thanks, thank you so much for helping me with nothing, you know. But it is due to the player having the feet locked into the ground, whatever the ground is. But I just need to figure out a way to make this the ground, whatever's attached to it. Anyways, so I did want to try, I said I wanted to try doing the other thing, right? I wanted to do the one where we're gonna attach, what do we, oh yeah, well, I was gonna swap it. That's what I want. So okay, so for that, okay, what do I want to do? How am I going to do this? I've tried a bit of rigging in some Blender. I'm no expert. No, I know. That's okay. I mean, it's cool that you guys are trying this stuff too. I love it. You know, I think it's fun. It's like problem solving for different things. So what I want to do, okay, so I want to create a variable, right? Where am I gonna put this? Now I'm like, where do I want to put this variable? So I'm gonna put this in probably the player, right? Yeah, let's put in the player. I'm gonna make a variable, like a global variable. So I'm gonna put it, I guess right here. Let's put it right here. Create. Game creator is the, if you're curious what it is. Oh, I can't even see it, can you? Anyways, so I'm gonna create something in game creator. Game creator is the visual scripting that I use. So I'm gonna create a global variable. I guess a named variable or a list for name variable. Let's do that. So we're gonna make this. I made this right now. I'm gonna call this one skate. Hey, Tam Valley, welcome in. Just working on my game. How's your day going? Oh, you know, I just remembered. I keep forgetting. I want to see 3 emojis. 1, 2, 3 emojis describing how your day has been, maybe something you're excited about. And I want to try to guess. You don't have to tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong, but I just think it's something kind of fun that we could kind of play with each other. But I'm working on my game. We're trying right now to make it so when my character activates equips her board for fighting, she cannot equip for skating. You know, so it's like vice versa. So like if you have the board, for skating, it'll automatically switch to fighting. If it's automatically in fighting, you switch to skating, it'll switch to skating. Like you can't do both. It's one or the other. Like an off and on switch. That's kind of what I want. I'll show you what I mean. I'll switch it back. So switch it into this mode, right? So you can see here's the board in hand. She can fight with it a little bit. Very basic melee attack, right? And then here's the skating. She should not be able to. Ooh, let's see. You did a tree upside down in a box. Oh man, you were moving around were you moving around plants? Is that what you're doing? That's my guess. You were moving around plants. I know like my fiance, she loves plants. She's always like, literally yesterday, she got like a little thing for her plants. So she was moving around her plants, but is that it? Or am I totally not even close? But you see, the both actions work, but I don't want them to work together. You know, I want one or the other. You know, so if I want to have it, so if I hold the right trigger, the board comes up, and if I let go, it would go like, you know, like it should disappear from the hand. That's what I want. That's like the direction I'm going with this. But let's go back into the work mode. Right? So let's do this. I was gonna make a variable. We're gonna make a global variable. Is that what I want? I'm not even sure. I'm like not even sure if I want to make this. They were abstract representative, but tree equals nature because I went out to a beautiful morning bike ride through the woods. Oh, nice. See, like I always loved doing like nature walks too. I didn't do the, usually I do, but today was like an errand save. Me and my fiance went to the doctor's office and stuff. Upside down smile, looks a lot. But lots of work to do today, which is annoying. Oh, I get you. So it's like a positive thing, but you're not like happy about it. I get you. Yeah, I mean, like, I always like do my dailies. You know, I wake up early in the morning, I work a little bit, make some breakfast, take my daughter to school, usually do errands, or we'll go for like a nature walk in the morning. Today was an errand day. Then I get to stream a little bit, then I have to work after stream. Box, you expecting an Amazon. Oh, nice. Anything good or just like random junk? You know, like most of the time when I get stuff in the mail, it's usually things for the house. I rarely get anything fun because like whenever my daughter's like, oh, what'd you buy? I was like, I don't know. I bought like detergent. You know what I mean? Like it's stuff that's like not important. Like it is important, but not fun. You know, so it's like, is it a fun box, like a fun Amazon, or is it like a house one? That's how I like to categorize them. Okay, so I'm gonna go into, yes, I was gonna name it. Let's name this is skating. So is skate, right? Yeah, is skate. We're naming it that. Yep, just house basics, right? I get you. Already spent my fun money for the paycheck. Yeah. What are we working on today? Oh, I'm working on my game. I'm working on my action adventure game. It's heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology, where you go island to island, helping people and creatures. If you like Zelda or Pokemon, you probably like it a lot. At least it's the direction I'm going with. So I can show you a few of them. Okay, let's jump into the play mode just for a moment, right? Here, let's do this. Right, here's the character. So we can walk around. Here's one of the characters. It's not moving yet. Eventually they will run around. They'll be able to do stuff, you know, but right now it is just like a little, this one's name is Furbit. I'll go to another one. There's some other ones over here. I have like a few. I have a few like made, just not many in engine. So I have this one, Jamito. It's like a little jelly cat. I got this guy. He's actually technically not an Ori, because these guys are like little spirits. This is technically not. This is more like, well, they're called aromis, but the thing is, like, they're your source of magic, the little pots. So in the game, you will have magic. You have like honey magic. These guys have elemental magic. So there's like a water type. The other one is a wind type. So it's like a tumbleweed, dirty tumbleweed kind of thing. These things are little statues. The statues are Pokemon terms. They're treated as PCs. So that's where you go in to talk with your Oris, like you connect spiritually. You play as an Ishi if you're one. You're more like it's kind of like a shaman. In this world is very like spiritual. But Ishi are special in the way that Oris, the spirits, love Ishi. So they constantly want to be attached to them. That's like kind of like the direction I'm going with this. Like people are like imagine I guess thinking a Pokemon is like the difference of having like 1 to 2 Pokemon versus having like, I don't know, 20, 30 Pokemon. If you're thinking that way. Lots of work to do. Yeah, I know, lots of work. But like this is what it is. Like it's getting down the basics, you know, all the basics to work. And then from there, the rest gets a lot easier. It does. The polish is like the easy part. At least I feel the polish is the easy part. As soon as everything works nice and well, then everything will be a lot smoother. You know, once I get this to work, I will get all of her down, then I'll start getting the Oris. I'll have the Oris running around, chasing after me, which all that stuff will be a lot easier. Because after I have everything done for her, I just have to copy paste it for the Oris. You know what I mean? So whatever programming she has, the Oris will also have. So I think it will, like I said, it's a lot of work in the beginning. But yeah, in the game, one of the fun things, you see these. This is a little example of it. It's not like how it's going to look in the finished version. So the Oris are not from our world. You know, they're from a spiritual world. And one of your jobs is to actually go into these portals or whatever. So you go into these portals, and the portals are a spiritual world. So it could be like an icy place. It could be covered in lava. It could be underwater. It could be like zero gravity. You know what I mean? Beach theme, super nostalgia. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that you like it. But yeah, like, so when you go into these, you have to decide if you want to keep them open or closed. Because depending on the portal, you know, like they're called Zemi zones. Depending on the Zemi zone, they'll affect the environment, affect the world as is, you know? So you have to decide if you have to close it or keep it open. If you keep it open, then you'll place a specific item in that zone and it'll lock it open. If you want to close it, then you have to like destroy something. That's kind of the concept, can destroy the connection. And then there are like bosses and stuff. There's like a bunch of bosses. Obviously, this is, like I said, it's very early on in development. The actual like story and stuff is all based on Caribbean mythology, which is like, you know, it's part of my culture because my parents are Cuban. I was born in the US, but I grew up with all that culture, with the Cuban culture. So I wanted to share that in a way. I'm like a little bit of like a ambassador sharing my culture in this sense. Like I said, this is very rough. It's still very early on. Everything will be changing. I just kind of like, all the stuff you see is very early. It's like, oh, it's like rough and stuff. I think like probably one of the things that will not change is the board. The board is like pretty, how can I say, it's like very elaborate. You know, like it's actually, it has like, I don't know if you can tell. I'll actually, here, I'll show you. I'll go into the work mode. I'll go switch over to work mode so you can actually see the board. The board is, see, it actually has like a decent amount of detail in it. So it has like, I don't know if you can tell. So it has like these hands because you're actually, it's based on a specific deity, a Taino deity. So the Taino deity is the deity of change, transportation, and the winds. So the concept is, the idea is that you're invoking their power by using their image. So this is their face, it's like little eyes. So you can see the little eyes on the board. So it's like a little angry face and you're standing on the palms, and that's like the idea, you'll be floating in the actual game. They're like little tornadoes underneath the board. So that's like how it works. You're using the board to levitate or move fast. right now she's not doing it. I was trying to figure it out. It wasn't really working. So I'm kind of like moving on to something else. That's what we're moving on to, making this global variant. I thought I changed the name. Did I not add? Oh, I didn't. Or did I not? No, I did not. Okay. I was like, did I or did I not? I don't think I did. Anyways, global variant. We were gonna make it so it should switch, right? So we're gonna name it is skate. So is skate. So when she is skating, and then we want it type is, I think it's like a Boolean. Boolean, this is what I want. So this is exactly what I want. Okay, so it's a Boolean, it will be false. So it will not be on. I guess you can't really see it, can you? Here, I'll move the, which one is this one? I'll move it. Boop. I moved it on the other side just so it's easier for you to see. So you can see what I'm doing on this side. So I made a Boolean, right? So Booleans are like yes or no. That's what it means. That's all it means. Yes or no. So then from here on the skate trigger. So let's go to the skate. And then from here, we will add an instructions, okay? I'm gonna add, so see, she has a bunch of these things, right? So we're gonna add it when I press this thing. We're gonna add an instruction to, what do I need? I need it to set global. Am I setting it global? I'm like, wait, hold up. Global. Set a Boolean value equal to another value. No. Wait, is this it? I'm like not sure. Set. Oh no, what? I don't think this is right. Yeah, I'm gonna look for global. Global. I'm looking for like a global value is what I want. You know what I mean? So I want it when I do it, it'll look for this, for that value, like true or not true, something like that. Okay, add, oh no, I think I have to do value first. Value or variable? Variable? Where is it? Variable. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Oh no. I'm like looking for variable. I don't see it. Oh no, that's not it. Okay, instructions. Let's look. What could it be under? Oh, it is. There is a variable. Okay, I don't know why I was looking for that. So anyways, so we got variable. Now from variable, we need a global variant. Global variant. What could it be under? Change ID, clear list, collect character. No. No. None of these. I'm not seeing anything that it could be. Hope this works too. I know. Yeah, I don't think this is. Wait. Oh no, hold up. Let me. I'm not seeing what I need to add. Wait. Let me look into it. I'm gonna like it's funny. I'll just look it up. Just because that's how it is. Sometimes you don't know and you have to like look it up. Let's see. I'm not. Let's see. Global. It should be global variant, like this one. This is what I need to find this one. You know what I mean? I need to find this in the triggers though. I need to be, okay, look for this. And then here, so it says skate. We need to make the instructions to the variables or whatever. Is it visual scripting? I'm like looking at it now. It's not run trigger. That's not what I need. It should be a variable, but I'm not seeing it in the variables. I need to find a, so let's see, variable in the variables, what is it? The variables, instruction. Because like sometimes they'll put names just to make it easier for you. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. What names did they put? So they put change ID, clear list, remove all elements. No, that doesn't help me. On your melee trigger and search for variables. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, let's try in the triggers then. The melee one. So in the melee one, this is like for fighting. This is how I do the melee for attacks. And then if I go into variables, I'm gonna try. Okay, let's see. So if I do that, so I'm like look into it. I'm like looking it up. Yeah, like as we're talking, I'm looking it up. That's how it is though. Sometimes you gotta look it up. Like just because like I don't know. Like there's like so many things. And I am using something called Game Creator, which is supposed to be easier. Like it's supposed to be more intuitive. But at the same time, it can be confusing. Instead, let's see. Add instruction, condition. Oh, maybe in condition. Okay. So instead of variable, let's go to condition. Is there condition? Or am I not? Is that not even a thing? Conditions. Oh, run. I could do check condition or wait. Oh, I think this is it. Check condition. Okay, so if skate state is active, that's what it should do. Okay, we got it. I think we got it. Okay, so check condition. Add a condition. Wait, no. Wait, let's see. Check character state and condition, which is. Wait, input. No. What am I doing? I'm like looking, like I needed to add a condition. What is the condition? I need to add if, which one is it? Let's see. I need to check the character state. That's what I need to do. Check character. This is what it is. Character. Where is it? Animation. No, it wouldn't be that one. No, I'm like looking up which one it would it be. So I think it would be character. Hey, Ohio. I haven't seen you in a quick minute. How you doing? Long time no see, right? All right, so we're gonna go into, like I said, I think it should be the check character state. Let's see how to check character state. There we go. Let's do that. So I'm thinking it's here. And then let's do state. 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 And let's see. I'm like looking for it. I'm looking for what should I do with the condition? Because like I said, there's like so many. It's like I'm kind of like grabbing and picking stuff. You know what? If you understand what I mean, I'm like seeing what options work best for each thing. Because like, so it is a condition. So like if blank condition is blank, you know what I mean? So I think it should be a character one. So it's character. It has to be character, right? So it has to be one of these, and I have to see which one does for each thing. So I'm thinking, so animation, it just activate at like a state. Oh wait, has state in layer. It might be this one. Also, wait. For properties? Oh, it's properties. That's what it's a full fluffy ball. Aww. What color is it? What color is your rabbit? I think it should be can jump. No. Where is it? It's not jump. It's a white. Oh, it's like a big fluffy white rabbit. Oh, that's so cute. Rabbits are funny. Let's see. So I think this one. So I'm not actually, no, because it can jump. That's not the thing I want. No, I don't think it's this one. Maybe combat? No, invincible, that's not it. This is like invincibility, so this is like armor. You're gonna get a dog? Nice. Go back to, wait, let's see the animation instead. Has state in layer. It might be this one. No, I don't think, oh. I might have messed up. Let's remove that one. Add, it was melee? No. Equipped. See, these are like different melee things, which like I said, is really nice and it's very useful. Has equipped melee, has attack. No. Which one is it? Actually, you know what I should do? Let's look at the skate. What is skate? Is state of run, right? So I'm gonna go to equipped, right, for the melee. I should go to the melee, right? Melee, if I want condition, it should be, no, not stats. Which one is it? Animation maybe? Where? No. And this, the player has a state of layer. I don't think that's it. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm looking at, I don't think that's it. I don't think that really benefits me. Like as I look at it, I'm like, has state in layer. Returns a true character state running in a specific layer. No. Really? Okay. I'm like looking at it. It says this was what I would want. Select your, wait, state. I'm still choosing the right dog breed. Oh, hey, Grid Ninja. Welcome in, just working on my game. Probably gonna work a little bit more, just like a little bit more. I'm really trying to figure something out. You know? So this is, okay, let's see. So player, wait. I feel like it's is off. You know what I mean? I feel like this is off. It shouldn't, because I'm looking at it on, it might be like, also that's one thing when you look up tutorials and stuff. Got back from school, nice. Also can't get any dog because I live in the parents and my mother may not like having some dogs at home. Oh, okay. Now, like I live in an apartment, so I can't really do that right now. So let's see. So this is 1, which should be fine, right? Then make. So wait. Select the run. I need to go to the skate. Let's go to see what's up with skate. I know, I'm like looking at this. I'm like trying to like, I want to like talk to you guys, but at the same time I want to like, I'm like looking at stuff, which is like, well, I feel like if I'm gonna work, I do like a working stream, right? I feel like it should be working on something, maybe not programming. You know what I mean? I want to like, I want to like figure this stuff out with you guys, but I feel like because I want to talk with you guys, it's harder to think. So maybe I'll try to do these, but maybe have it where I'm working on something a little more like moving stuff around. You know what I mean? I think I will have to wrap it up because I do have work. I have some work to do. So I'm going to wrap it up, guys. You know, I'm so sorry. Like I did hit the hour, which is fine. I usually try to at least a minimum an hour, but it is Friday, and Fridays I tend to work a little bit more than I normally do. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I was trying to figure it out before I finished the stream. I'll try to figure it out for later. No, I know. Just like I gotta like actually do like regular work. You know. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Flopix, Ohio, Greninja, Tam Valley, OG, Mr. Ghost, Salty Pretzel was also here earlier. I don't know if you're still here. Maybe you're just like hanging out. War Morka, and who else? I think that's it for everyone who said hi. And if you guys are just hanging out, lurking, thank you guys so much. Seriously, I appreciate it so much to see you guys and have you guys hang out with me and just like me, like fumble around and being interested in what I'm doing. But either way, I hope you all have a wonderful day. See you next time. Goodbye.